Hello everyone, this is Miss Swathi. So these are a few assignment questions for the day 4 training. So let's quickly move on to the questions. The first question is what are different algorithms on which load balancer works? So explain at least three algorithms with example. So first let me tell you what is load balancer. Load balancer is a key component of highly available infrastructure. Like it is commonly used to improve the performance of websites, applications, databases, and other services. So it is used by distributing the work load across the multiple servers. So there are many different algorithms on which uh, load uh, load balancer works, such as round robin, weighted round robin, and least connection, resource based, fixed weighting, and so on. So let me tell you what is round robin. Round robin is a simple way to distribute client request across a group of servers. Like it forwards the client request to each server in turn. Example, consider there are two servers behind the load balancer that serves a request from the client. So when the client one is accessing the server by sending the HTTP client request, so that the load balancer will send the HTTP request to the server one for processing. So when again client 2 is requesting the server for accessing the web page, so it will forward it will forward to the server 2 because there are two servers we know. So like this it will complete the client request and researchers in a cyclic way. So it has some disadvantages as well. What happened when the server one has highest specifications than server 2, uh, the load balancer will treat both the server equally. So when it is treated equally, what will happen when one server is stronger and one is weaker? So it will probably one server will go down. So one in another server will be overloaded much. So there will be so much complications. So to avoid these situations, another algorithm was introduced. So known as weighted round robin. So weighted round robin here, if the server one has higher specification like CPU, uh, then server one will assign a weight component to it. So it will be using the same round robin algorithm for distributing the networks. Um, and here server 2 will be having a lesser specification as well. So this is how rounded robin works. So let me tell you another example, that is third algorithm, least connection. Least connection algorithm. So it also works as like a round robin algorithm, but here when the server can possibly go down when some of the users are still processing it without leaving the server. Like for example, consider two servers A and B. Server A has fewer users than server B. So at the moment, but server A appears to be under a heavier load than B. So how it is possible means uh, server A connections have been maintained longer than server B. So this is how the problem can be solved using a least connection algorithm. So let's move on to the next questions. Mention at least five different use cases. So where the cron job is set in the application we use in a day-to-day basis, so like such as Instagram, FB, YouTube, Google, Flipkart, Amazon, etc. So let me tell you what is first a cron job. So cron job is nothing but a job scheduler. Like users who set up and maintain software environments use cron jobs to schedule jobs to run that to run periodically at fixed time date like that. So let us get into the real life applications of the use case problem. So the first one is Instagram and Facebook. So let us consider first Instagram influences millions of followers. Like if he or she wants to check their page, they can use cron job. As we can see, there will be analytic page. So or when a Instagram user uploads a story, so it will be deleted in 24 hours, we know that. So this is also due to a cron job. The next is YouTube. So in YouTube we know that if one person has a channel of a million views or subscribers, he can view the channel analytic, like how much the video gets subscribed. So this is also done by the cron jobs. And how and we know, like copyright checking during uploading. So when we upload a video in YouTube, it will check for copyrights. So that is also due to cron job. So next is Google. In Google we can like find which query is used more in the Google search. So that amount is retrieved using cron job. When it comes to Flipkart and Amazon, um, the cron job takes place for sales analytic. Like if a dealer wants to see is the sales analytic, he can also retrieve the data. So this is also due to cron job. So let's move on to the next question. So create a document to explain new Relic dashboard with screenshot. So what are the different things on New Relic dashboard and what is their use? So first, let me tell you what is New Relic. Um, New Relic is a software. It serves it is a serving service that offering the focuses on performances. So it uses a standardized index. It is nothing but performance index. So it uses a standardized index score to set and rate application performance across the environment. So let me show you the dashboard. Uh, so here you can see the time picker. So here you can see the time picker. Uh, time picker. So it is in the left icon of the dashboard. So it allows us to select the time context, so which will be displayed on all chats of the dashboard. We can see the chats for up to 30 to 60 minutes and for some hours. And here you can see the server connection. Server connection is server connection. It is placed to the right of the time picker. You can see. Uh, Here we can view the aggregate data for all the servers running, or we can select any of the servers and can view its performance. So let me show you the another one, that is the web transaction time. So this is what transaction time. In web transaction, here it shows the average responses time of all the transactions. So in this chat, the response time is broken into many categories, server response, web response, like database response, yeah. So and so on. So let's move on to the AppDex score. Here you can see the AppDex score. So AppDex score is in this chat. It shows how closely the application meet its application performance threshold, as it is expected. So the number in the square bracket here you can see uh, is the threshold, and the number to the left is the AppDex score for the time window. So score will be ranging from 0 to 1, and this is the throughput chat. It is below the AppDex. You can see AppDex score chat. It shows how many requests per minute um, that the application is receiving for the specified time frame. And let me show you the next one is so here you can see the transaction. Here in the transaction, it has a list of five. You can see a list of five slowest transaction by response time. We can click the bar or the time to see the detailed view why it's getting slow. So the next is the error rate. This is the error rate. Here it shows the percentage of the total number of uh, transaction. So which returned an error. What is this? It returns as error. And let's move on to application activity. Here it shows us a list of notable events on the applications. So here you can see. So in this application activity, uh, it shows us a list of notable events on the application. So here it has three category. This is in progress, and it is event log, and it is a filter. So the next is host chat. Here you can see the host chat. Um, in this it contains a list of hosts or servers on which the application is running. So let's move on to the next question. List out different cases where we can use AWS Cloudwatch. So what is the AWS Cloudwatch means? It is a component of Amazon Web Services which provides AWS resources. So let's discuss with the different use cases. Um, where we can see Amazon, that is AWS Cloudwatch. The one, first thing is that is PushPay. It is a cloud-based online payment. It is a cloud-based online payment solution that manages payment operation. Like it uses AWS CloudWatch to query logs. And the next uh, thing is the Rack Space. It is a software which provide high build cloud based service, but it enables businesses to run in their cloud in a private or public cloud. And the next thing is EBSCO. So EBSCO, it is the leading provider of research databases, and it serves to all the e-libraries. Like it can be easily debugged. So that's all for today. Thank you.